Hello and welcome to a new Aurora Devs tutorial for Unreal Engine. Today we will be showing you how to install our ultimate gameplay camera add-on, Dynamic Combat Camera, after the latest update for UE 5.5 and above. With this update, Dynamic Combat Camera, or DCC, now uses the same add-on system as our other add-ons, such as the Spline camera. This will make the installation and usage much simpler, without having to convert existing data assets or changing the inheritance of your player camera manager. If you've already installed Dynamic Combat Camera and are considering updating to this new version, please make sure to back up your project. The first thing you want to do is, of course, install DCC and migrate all of its contents to your project. Once that's done, open the Player Camera Manager blueprint, which we created during the UGC installation, and add the Dynamic Combat Camera Modifier. And we're now practically done. All that's left is to show you how to use it. We won't go over a lot of details in this video, as we already have an in-depth explanation video, which is still compatible with the new version. You do not have to follow along from this point onwards. What we're going to do now is put an overlap box, which pushes a new camera data asset whenever we're inside. This will be our combat camera state. In your game, you can do this whenever the player enters combat, for example. Since the way combat works and how the player's enemies are detected differs from project to project, we have an abstract way, which allows you to plug in your own system to DCC. Let's create Blueprint class inheriting from UGC getActors method. This method is used by DCC to retrieve all of the relevant combat targets of the player. In practice, this is usually the enemies that are currently fighting you. For the sake of this demo, I'll hard-code this with the getAllActorsWithTag function. Now let's create the combat camera data asset. Unlike previous versions, you do not need a special camera data asset type specifically for DCC anymore. The normal UGC ones will do. This is the camera data asset that will be used by our trigger box. In the data asset, you can add the Dynamic Combat Camera add-on at the bottom and edit its settings. We go through all the settings and what they mean in the other video. Here we'll be using a static multiplier, which simply multiplies the camera arm length whenever this camera data is active. And let's not forget to set up the getActors method. That method will give us all of the actors in-game with the targetable tag, but we don't have an actor that fits that condition yet. You can see that whenever I enter the trigger box, the combat camera gets activated and the arm length is increased by a factor of 2. We can make the camera zoom out even more if we wanted by multiplying the arm length distance by a factor of 5 instead. And that's all there is to know for now. If you've enjoyed this tutorial, please leave us a like and subscribe. If you need help, don't hesitate to drop by the Discord server or send us an email at support@auroradevs.eu. Make sure to check out the in-depth features video, and until next time.